Hello everyone, this is me, Jre the Evil Avatar, here, starting the first episode of Chaos Com's new Persona-themed podcast. I'm here with my lovely co-host, Ronny Diaz.
Hello, my name is Ronny, and welcome to the Velvet Room.
Today we're going to be talking, very lately, about the Persona 5 the trailer. Yeah.
And what an amazing trailer that was.
How many times have you rewatched that thing?
Not a lot, but I just want to listen to that music. That is amazing.
Alright. So we're gonna be doing our kind of analysis / hopes for the game. And we're gonna be talking about basically about how everything we are like. We're going to first start off with a little analysis, and I have it opened on a mute tab right now.
Also, I want to apologize if you just heard that scream. That was my mom. She gets very excitable. Yeah. So if you hear that, I apologize in advance. My house isn't exactly soundproof. But she's a nice lady.
So, she is quite nice. So, Ronny, is there anything you want to say before we start the analysis part?
Should I do my hopes, or should I just say how amazing it was?
Anything you want to say before we get on. We'll save the hopes for later.
Them menus, though. Seriously. If you can make a trailer and people say, holy shit, they're menus, you know you've succeeded.
Yeah.
Somewhere along the line, you have gone past success.
Alright, so let's start. The trailer, by the way, we're not putting this on video, so you might want to open a new tab, open up the trailer. So, yeah, it's on IGN. It's like the first thing you look up, Persona 5 trailer.
Should I be looking at
gameplay trailer, not the... yeah.
Alright.
Just put it on mute.
Well, YouTube's already on mute, so it carries stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I really love my microphone, but it's way too fucking sensitive.
It is. Very.
Yeah.
One thing I really wanted to say, this is not a very detailed breakdown, by the way. So, yeah, I'm gonna just say, one thing I really love about how this game looks is how colorful it is yet while keeping its unified art style. Like, this casino looks very Persona and yet very colorful, and I'm really loving that. It seems like this is going to be the best like collaboration or like fusion of normal Shin Megami Tensei and Persona, which I'm a huge Shin Megami Tensei fan and a Persona fan, so
I mainly play the Persona games.
That says you're a scrub.
I was gonna say, because I'm poor as fuck and I don't have enough money to put on my PlayStation card all the time. So I would play the Shin Megami Tensei games.
Bullshit, bro. You bought Jet Set Radio before you bought Shin Megami Tensei.
Because I had nostalgia.
Buy Shin Megami Tensei 3, you scrub.
Okay. I have nothing against that. Like, I'm telling you, I want to play the game.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, by the way, I just want to say this now, so spoilers for Persona 3, but you know that part when Akusuke falls off the thing? Tartarus?
Yeah.
I made an incredibly bad pun by saying he got his punishment and experienced the fall.
Oh, don't worry, you'll pay for that next time I see you.
Oh god, he's not kidding. Help me! Nah, it's
So,
just joking.
we start off and we kind of get our first like theory on the This is the thief theory. It's kind of been confirmed, but kind of not. A lot of people think the duo are basically thieves stealing from the rich and powerful.
But the thing is that doesn't really seem like it.
To me, it seems more likely because one thing, if you see he in the beginning, the guy's not holding anything important. Like if you really freeze frame by frame and this guy's full, he's not holding anything, and this could be a failed run for all we know. But I doubt that, and I'm like certain that these guys are more vigilantes than thieves.
Or, it's just main character Infinity Pocket.
Maybe.
Yeah. That's just how things go, unfortunately.
Then secondly, we get this very stylized opening, kind of showing wing. It's kind of like credits, and we get to see some of our party members, including our fourth part or our fifth. He knows anything about. He's just seen in this part, so yeah, that's more information will be released on him later, obviously.
Or her.
Him or her, but I don't see titties or anything.
Dude,
I
it
see a
was
tail.
a line drawing.
I see a tail though, so that
Very
could be
confirmed?
maybe. There's not much to be gathered here, except or the game's going to have definitely has its sense of style and fun. We get a shot of Igor and his two new what do we call them? Aides.
I'm just gonna call them the Velvet Twins.
Yeah. They have interesting designs, which are pretty unique for the series, and I'm really excited to see what their personalities are. If they're gonna go kind of the boring route and just make them like no nonsense, or if they're gonna be really eccentric, except for when they're around Igor.
Wait, let me.
No, they could be party members for all we know.
I just want to say something. It's Japan, and there's twins. They are going to be troublemakers. Also,
Not always.
well, not always, but you see it a lot.
Yeah.
Also, I was gonna say, it's time to play America's favorite game. Is it a boy?
One's a boy and one's a girl.
Shit, he cut me off before I could even say it. Okay. Yeah, one's a boy, one's a girl. Got it. Just don't know which one. I'm assuming the ponytail is the girl. But it would be interesting to see if that was the actual guy.
You want to know one thing I love?
What?
Right after we get to see the new Velvet Twins, we get this flashy animation, of the logo. This seems to me like Atlas saying "fuck you" to all the people who don't like the logo. Just like shut up.
I used to not like the logo, and then I saw that animation, and I'm like, okay, logo keep forever, please.
Now, we get one thing. These character models, they look good, but the normal NPCs they don't look so hot actually. Like they look very flat, and I get that's kind of the style, but I hope they're getting in more detail, because then it's going to seem kind of odd. Like, why would you try and save all these mannequins? Also,
yeah.
we get to see that date. But a lot of people are suspecting this is the first day. I'm not, because this. I'm thinking this is like a placeholder date, just so people know. Yeah, there will be the day-by-day mechanic. Because from all the stuff we see, there's a lot of like there's a lot happening on this first day, as you'll see.
Yep.
If this is the first day, which it's probably not.
Yeah.
And Persona games want to take like a month to drag it. A lot of people love this shot including me, I love the shot of him walking through downtown, which is
Yeah,
great.
and if you
I
notice in
love that.
the bag is actually the cat, Morgana, I believe.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh. Oh,
yeah, he has the cat with him. So it's
we
confirmed
get
that
my
it's his
favorite part of the
cat.
trailer. So we get my favorite part of the trailer. Yes, I know. That literally, all the stuff we see, and this is my favorite part.
Guys, the
If you
entire
sleep, your
trailer is
teacher
ridiculous.
throws chalk at you.
Teacher ain't having
The,
none of
if
your
you're
bullshit.
asleep, yeah, your teacher doesn't give fucks. He can be fired and he doesn't care. He got his mark on you. Again,
I,
and more evidence that this is not the first day, because you coming into town and then going straight to school, if you're still a transfer student, which I would prefer, still being a transfer student. I'm not really comfortable with the idea that this guy has been here in his history, because then we're going to have to get a lot of awkward exposition. And no,
yeah, if I don't mind him not being a transfer student, because that would probably, I don't know, be best to establish his thief persona. No pun intended. But what?
the persona, yuck.
Um, it would, as you said, lead to some awkward exposition dialogue. But
Man, that reminds me of that time we went to that kiddie pool. Remember that? Remember that?
when you
Remember?
stole my popsicle.
Remember that one guy in the background who was evil, who was going to be our
Who
villain who used
stole
splash water?
your popsicle?
Oh, and just all that, and I'm not comfortable with that. We also get to see what the social links might look like, if there are still social links, which I'm pretty certain there will be.
They
These,
actually, well, if I may just say one thing, if you don't mind me interrupting you before you did that, it may or may not be replaced with this cooperation system, which may or may not end up just being social links.
yeah,
Either way,
I'm
we're
pretty.
not losing them.
I don't like the. There's one part that I don't like. These tearaway things when people are talking. Yeah, that's going to get annoying. This game looks beautiful. Get this shit out of my way. I really hope there's a way to turn this off, because I don't want to see this.
Yeah, that's actually what's used when you deal a critical hit or something in battles.
I don't care about that, but just talking, it's not necessary.
Oh, also a neat little bit of detail. In the Famitsu leaks, I believe those what they were, the scans or something. You actually see the protagonist using his persona in battle, and he's using a massive fire attack, and you actually see the rest of your partners like shielding their eyes and stuff. It's actually a neat little detail.
That's actually very nice. I haven't looked at any of the Famitsu scans, mainly because I don't want to be completely spoiled on the game. But
Well, no, it's not a complete spoiler. Literally, it's just you're not even going to be
I
able
just
to
don't want.
understand them.
No, I just don't want to do that X and Y thing where you will follow every single bit of the game, and then when you get it out, it's really disappointing.
I did that. I enjoyed X and Y, but I didn't follow it religiously.
I played X and Y, and then I didn't beat it. It's a great game, aimed perfectly for fine. A lot of people will probably have a lot of nostalgic memories, and it's just good. I gotta admit, I was a little disappointed,
Yeah, it's understandable.
especially with some of the cryptic bullshit. Mm.
Cryptic bullshit is.
We get to see what their home base is going to look like, which bar, cafe, hey thing, whatever.
Reminds me of
Whatever,
Catherine.
Yeah, it does. We get to see this cartoon cat.
Loading his nachos.
Yeah. What?
Eat your fucking nachos.
Eating fucking nachos. I want nachos now. And
Meanwhile, for the nacho break. Yeah, that's not happening.
so yeah, this or this could be like a group social link, which is another theory I've been kind of seeing around, having multiple people in one social link, in like group social links.
So just take the full Arcana social link in 3 and 4 and just make that every social link.
Kinda.
Huh. That'd actually be interesting.
And we see dancing because Atlas loves dancing.
I
Just
I actually just thought of something. What if your group social link idea is you in well, this is just my speculation, it's probably not what you were thinking, but you invite people from multiple social links, something would, I don't know,
hey,
it would be like a big event, and then you would interact with each of them simultaneously raising your social link level with them.
why do I get a feeling you could like, hey, Magic Arcana and Cherry Arcana, want to come over and have a Jägermeister?
And then the Chariot Arcana kicks the Magician's Arcana's ass because that's just how it goes.
We get like freaking yes.
Yes.
You'll join a frat club in Persona 5.
That'd actually be
Beer
amazing.
pong.
Beer pong.
You will unlock
Togas.
your true self. An alcoholic. It's just like Homer Simpson.
And then it turns out it ties back to Persona 3. You turn into the drunken monk.
Messiahs like Hank Hill.
I'll sell Maragadon on Maragadon accessories.
Oh God. We get the seven sins theory. People say each party member of yours is going to be represent a sin. I don't. I hope this isn't true
bosses.
because.
Like, sorry for interrupting you, but I was honestly thinking bosses, because, well, I mean, they're the bosses.
The predominant one, I think.
Hmm?
The predominant one I'm seeing is party members.
Huh. I don't know.
Like the woman representing lust, or like I also saw this one which I'm actually I would be interested in, like their stats hats are kind of like a secondary like arcana.
Hmm?
Like you could have lover's lust or something like that. And I thought that was
like
that was
reverse arcana type things?
not like reverse arcanas, but like almost like detriment arcanas or like special stats. It wasn't a very specific post, but they said like these stats would interact with your arcanas or something like that. Like you would have personas, like you could have like a pixie, and that would be a very that'd be like a or no, you would have like give me one.
High
You would have
pixie?
like a jack. You would have
Go Jack Frost. Go Jack Frost.
Yeah, you'll have like a Jack Frost, and it'll be magic. Obviously, it'll be magic or whatever, magician, and then it'll have sloth.
That'd be interesting.
I think that. Or you could have like Aries and Pride or whatever. Is that Pride? Is Pride is
Pride is a sin. I believe it's
yeah.
lust, gluttony, greed, pride, sloth. I'm missing 2.
Yeah.
Sloth.
I also saw this really interesting theory.
Oh, I think
it's not true
Wrath?
because that would
That's
rely
another
there. Yeah, one's Wrath.
Wrath.
Come on, think of different homunculuses from Fullmetal Alchemist.
Um, I never got around to finishing that, but I'm
You
thinking
are an evil person. Envy.
Envy. There we go. So that's all 7. I also just thought of something. What if in this game personas actually not only affected your battle stats but also your social interactions? Like it would change certain things, like with Jack Frost you're more playful or something like that.
Sung Wukong, you would be like this total asshole to everyone.
Yes. And all your choices are assholeish.
Ares, you're just like, hey, you want to go out for a sandwich? Punches him in the face.
And let's not forget the all-loving Squall route.
Mara.
Oh God!
Oh
God! No! No!
I could just see that Mara turns. Damn it! Shows up. It's like you're like man, where's insert name here? Shows up in a white van.
Free candy spray painted on the side.
Oh God!
God, we are horrible people. Jesus Christ.
Menus! Lots and lots of menus.
And they all look awesome.
They look like they're going to be an eye strain.
For some people.
And then we get the confirmed this that we're going to have two different weapon styles, guns and melee, which seems that's interesting. I don't think there's much reason to make such a big deal out of it. You're going to switch between 2 different attacks, and one's going to be a gun and one's going to be a melee. I don't know why everyone's being like, oh my god, this is going to change up the gameplay so much. It's probably not.
I'm so sorry,
this does seem like
everyone,
it's returned
that you
to
hear gratuitous Spanish in the background. And now gratuitous
I like
English.
gratuitous Spanish. I want to listen to both. Let's just spend the entire podcast listening to that.
It's
Never mind.
Spanglish, yeah. Let's just continue.
Spanglish. They're just switching in between.
Yeah, they are. Well, my sister is. And they're not being quiet about it. I should probably ask her, but whatever. This isn't a hindrance, is it?
Not really.
Okay.
It's not like we have more issues than Comic Con.
Yeah. Continue.
By the way, that's not shot at Comic Con.
Yeah.
I love you guys. You Comic Con people. I love you. This seems like it's going to be a very interesting mix of the newer personas and the older personas, which I'm loving. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Because Persona 2 is like my second favorite in the series.
Let's just hope the menu system is... Well, actually, I don't know what was wrong with the Persona 1 or 2 menu system or battle system.
It's slow. This seems like it's going to have a lot more of their gameplay, but sped up. Like once more and such.
I just hope, like, the tiny menus are stylized, though. Like the health bars and stuff. Because it's actually their, what is it, jail cards or whatever.
I like, so you get to see in the trailer that basically the demons are possessing people.
Yeah. This is actually going to be interesting.
Like
We're
here.
going back to demons.
This seems... I'm thinking this is probably a late game thing. Because this seems like it's really hard to mess up. Unless possibly bosses are like had in wreckage of like previous events. Which could be interesting.
But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, should we talk about the oddness or lack thereof, like the use of the guns or something? Because it seems like there's gonna be a little bit of conflict if we're gonna have persona moves, a gun, and a knife.
Eh, I don't. I don't think that's going to be awkward. I think they're probably just going to be things that are weak to guns, like in Digital Devil Saga.
There are things that are.
They're different.
Oh, right. You were
You can,
playing that. I saw you fighting something with only guns in the weakest form possible.
yeah.
Huh. That must have sucked for you.
No, it was fun.
Huh.
And then you get to see. We no longer get like just the generic looking shadows. We're getting detailed looking demons. They're
Specifically, we
probably
saw
we
Pyrojack
just,
and Sandman.
but we're not. But I'm talking about overworld, like in the dungeons.
Oh, yeah, we are getting detailed instead of those Maya thingies.
But I don't care. Those things they look like there's only going to be knights, or like they're going to just be specifically to the gimmicks of that stage alone. Which whatever. I don't care. I don't see why everyone's raising such a hallelujah to that, because the older ones didn't bother me.
Hmm.
This game seems to have a really impressive budget going behind it. It seems
Yeah,
like just all the Catherine sales, they're like we're not even paying for you guys in Catherine. Let's just throw this all into Persona 5. All of the Persona 5.
all of it. This is
Then
where
we
Sega's Atlas budget is going.
they took all the money that they were putting in Sonic Boom and just put it
Put
in
it into
here.
Atlas. You know
So
what? That is an
we don't
acceptable
need
reason.
proper voice control. We don't music. Nah. Okay, let's take the no. Let's take the QA team's budget away and just put that all into Persona 5.
And you
This is
know
gonna be
what?
that
It
way
was
we'll
a
have
worthy sacrifice.
two great games. Well, that way we'll have two great games: Sonic Boom and Persona 5. That's This is where all the see, this explains it. I'm solving the real questions of the gaming industry.
Why did Sonic Boom suck?
All of the budget went here.
Yep.
We get to see the medic shop. Shop. She gives no fucks while you're buying from her.
Mm-hmm. Blue-haired, I believe.
Anime cutscene.
Yeah, they're
Because why
running
not?
away from something. That's interesting.
Then you get to see this guy. This guy interests me.
Is it the weapon salesman?
Weapon salesman. Yeah.
Yeah, he has a
He
reptile
looks-
theme to him.
Yeah.
Also interesting.
He's very interesting. I like him.
Yep.
In prison, I think that's either a story point, like maybe Igor hates you. Maybe Igor could be like not like an antagonist, but he's you or he's trying to stop you from making a mistake.
Protagonist, you're wearing black and white striped jailed suit in a velvet room? What the fuck you think you are?
And that, or this could just be how you look in the Velvet Room. I'm hoping for story points, but whatever. Then we see the combat, which is something I've been looking at a lot. Looking at the characters' HP and SP bars, it's quite clear that we're getting the typical female healer because she has the most MP. Your cat is probably going to be one of those weird special
Hamamudo?
special thing. Yeah, one of those things where you're not really sure what he's going to do. Probably going to be like an all-out. He's going to have a very eclectic moveset.
Or he's just gonna be our Yosuke.
Then we get our Skull Basher. That's what I call him. Blonde Skull Basher guy, who's obviously just a tank.
I just want to say this. I believe their names are Ruiji Sakamoto, which is your Skull Basher. Morgana's the cat. Protagonist is the protagonist. Cherkin or Harry Potter, or Cherry Potter, that is. And then last one is Annie Sakamoto, or no, not Sakamoto.
Daredevil,
Anzu something. Annie or Anzu, something like that.
Elect-
Or, huh? Or as
Electra.
Tumblr puts it, what was the cat?
Okay,
Naruto, Cherry Potter, and Junko Enoshima.
I call them Rule 34 for cat. Skullman and Cherry Potter.
I'm a cat. I'm a kitty cat, and I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance.
These models look incredible, by the way.
Detailed
That
as fuck.
demon models look awesome. They remind me of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Da,
One
da,
thing,
da,
I'm already
da,
seeing. I'm
da.
seeing screen pairing. I'm seeing screen pairing in a trailer. I know, I know. But come on, really?
Just.
No, no screen pairing.
Uh, okay. Well,
And here's one thing: your characters are a lot more like sexualized in this game than in the other Persona games.
specifically Annie or Anzu or Rule
Yeah,
34.
her costumes like none in the other Persona games. They generally try and keep your protagonist like as well clothed and as professional looking as possible. But that's what I guess they're just saying. Fuck it, we're gonna actually have people dressing how people actually dress.
Or, you know, what was I
All
gonna
these
say?
guys are kind of in like leather teen bondage shit.
Her
The-
battle costume reminds me of Daredevil. I don't care if you don't see it. It reminds me of Daredevil. All she needs is the batons and
She
to
has like,
yeah.
but yeah, they're all in fetish outfits basically.
Not the protagonist. The protagonist is in a
Like
trench
the
coat. Actually,
That's
kind of.
Matrix fetishes. You know that Matrix fetish kind of stuff.
And
Then you
isn't
see the editing on this highway where you see the protagonist. He starts off. I'm presuming this is the opening. You see the protagonist. He's starting off on the highway, and then we cut and we see that her.
spinning?
hmm And then we see him in
He's
the.
rail grinding with his knee.
You see Blondie and Morgana, and they're on basically the same way, same part on the highway. So most people are
Oh
just
wait, you
guessing
got
that
to
this
that
is
point? I thought.
seeing most people. It seems like most people think that this is part of the opening, and that you see the protagonist first, and then you see the other party members, and later, and it just continues on this highway, which I think is going to be a cool thing to see, just like purely visual. And then your Morgana gets thrown, and
And
the
Bilbo.
trailer is basically over until this part where you see JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Down, down, down
And
in the burning
This
of
is
fire.
this is the one thing I really hope doesn't happen.
What?
Your character becoming a persona.
It's not. Famitsu scan show. He does not become
Oh,
his persona.
okay. That is good because I don't like that. By the way, time.
Time we are at 34 minutes, approximately like 34 minutes and 22 seconds.
Uh, okay. Hey, just wondering. So I wanted to get out a few hopes here. Um right before, but actually no. Ronnie, you give your hopes. I kind of drowned you out in the trailer analysis part.
Um. Okay. Sorry for cutting you off a lot in the trailer analysis part.
No, no, it's fine.
So my hopes, enhance social links, make it feel real. No connection to Persona 3 or 4.
Please God.
Huh? Please God.
Please God.
Okay. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Can we have maybe, I don't know. I'm trying to think of some stuff. I wonder if we can, like, I'm actually thinking, what if we social link the shopkeepers? They seem to have interesting stories. That'd actually be very interesting. What else? Less. I don't know. Arsene's design reminds me of, like, I don't know, let's say Slash with the wings minus the guitar. This, giant top hat. I want more personas like that, but a little bit toned down. I mean, Jesus Christ. I want personalized persona summoning. Since this is all about being yourself, I wanted to have to do something with, them actually expressing themselves in some way.
What do you mean?
So you know how in Persona 4, each character had their own way of summoning their persona by hitting the card? Something like that. But that has more relation to the character than what weapons they use. Know what I'm saying? Other than that, can't really think of anything else.
Right. I have a law theory, things I want. So I'll go with the thing I want the most. What I really want is missable party members. What now? Hear me out. Think about this. Say if you're in a club, and okay. Say I'll give you a hypothetical scenario. You're in a track club, and then you have a track. Your social link there is this track guy, this rich track guy. He's nice, and then one of your dungeons is to go and find a demon man who's possessed a businessman.
Mm-hmm.
But it turns out that businessman, if you're at a certain social link with this character, that businessman will be his father, and he'll see you fighting the demon. And that's when he'll awaken to his persona. And then he'll join your party member. Or he'll become a party member.
I did think of another hope. Also, what you said is awesome. I want racially diverse characters.
You're not going to get that. It's a Japanese game. They're going to have They're going to have a bunch of Japanese people. I mean, in Japan doesn't have. Japan and they're a very isolated community, so they're not going. There's not a huge segment of like people who aren't Japanese, who aren't Asian, basically, who live there. Probably not. Maybe a white kid.
God damn it! It's always the white man.
Not in Japan. You know how we have token black people? They have token white people.
Didn't have token Mexican people? Where do we have token Mexican people?
Here.
That's a sting. Okay, whatever. That was just wishful thinking. Dare to dream, as they say. So, go ahead.
That was about it. I was just thinking. In terms of what I would, expanding on like my missable party members, they would be the ones who could actually leave your party if you were being an asshole to them, like being something during like moral choice. If you were being an asshole, they might leave.
Hmm.
It's not like you wouldn't be able to ever get them back, but they would leave for a time, and there would be a point where you couldn't get them. And if
Oh,
you're not a certain social link, the social link will change when you get to that point. So they'll be like, man, my dad, he's been really sick recently. And then after that, he'll be like, my dad got a lot better. I wonder how that happened.
what do I want to say? Oh, can we celebrate characters' birthdays in this game? You're going through an entire year and you celebrate no one's birthday. I mean, what the fuck?
I'm not sure if celebrating a birthdays is such a big thing.
What if it gives you special skills? Or raises stats or something like that.
Can we get more than 1 year?
Ooh, yes, that would be nice.
That
Could
would
we do
be
the golden? Like, not have a better re-release version, even though that's gonna happen. But I mean, like,
just skip skip Persona 5 and give us Persona 5 Crimson.
Persona 5 Crimson, Persona 5 Ruby, Persona 5 Blood, Alpha Ruby, whatever. But no, I'm saying like how in Golden, like once you finished like Adachi's thing and then you got to play out the rest of the year, that would be fantastic.
Oh, one thing, I made a list of a bunch of things I want. Another thing, I want a rival group of Persona users, not villains. A rival group. If you are a thief, which I'm hoping you're not, you might have other thieves you're competing against, and you might have other Persona users who are trying to steal stuff from you. They wouldn't be evil; they would just be rivals.
Oh my god, Persona against Persona battle?
Exactly.
That'd be very interesting.
I also moving outside your city. You're a teenager. You should be having a car. I mean, you look old enough that you could drive a car around.
No,
Or
man,
maybe
let's just get on a moped.
You're not allowed to talk anymore.
Yeah, not happening. Anyway.
Gay romance options. That could be a very interesting thing to happen. If not your main character having those available, maybe seeing other characters progress with their gay like relationships, like one of your party members is gay and they're having a relationship and you're watching that.
Just want to say now, I just remembered another thing I wanted. Can we get an option for a female protagonist? Huh?
That's a little too late. It's a little too late in development to probably add that.
No. Again. Continue.
Customizable party members.
Like stat-wise or, just clothes-wise?
Just clothes-wise.
So costumes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
And finally, demon negotiation. Please come back.
Give me all your maka.
I want to talk to Satan and have him give me $5.
What is the use for the internet?
Just let me. I just want it. Just bring that back.
That'd be amazing.
I think that's reasonable too. Is that not reasonable?
No, that's reasonable. Very.
Sorry, you're hearing squeaking. I'm moving and I have to be on my couch to do this, and my couch my couch is very squeaky.
Oh no, that's my chair. It's a very creaky chair.
No, it's my.
Oh, okay, I hear it.
Yeah.
Let's go. I definitely want events to like
More events! More events!
um protecting
All
Teddy
the events.
in a state of law for pedophilia charges.
It's defending Tay from sex offender charges.
Damn it. A Persona zombie apocalypse story.
Teaching Nanako curse words.
A trip to Aoba, an alternate reality version of Inaba. Or and also going inside a computer to dance all night. Who wrote this shit?
Also, Fuka must come back.
Not happening, Dre.
Fuka.
We said no. We said
Except
no
for
relation.
except for Fuka, who is your mentor and can be awesome.
But Fuka's no
Fuka,
need in this game.
Fuka is always needed. I don't know what you're talking about, but Fuka is like the most needed out of anyone.
Not really.
Fuka's best girl.
I guess it's best girl.
Fuka's best girl. Are you kidding me? I guess really? Nope.
She's best
Fuka.
girl in P3.
Oh, you did not. You
Oh,
did not,
shit.
son.
Oh,
You
shit.
you just brought down the thunder, and that thunder's aiming right at your head. The thunder's about to come, bitch.
um.
I'll be over there, right? I'm gonna come over there right now. I'll beat you with a hammer, and the hammer's gonna say, "Who's best girl now, bitch?"
And I'm just gonna keep saying, I guess.
Till your brains are on the floor.
You know, that one part in PQ was the closest you were ever gonna get to actually marrying her. Until
Fuka is
I
best
just
girl.
came in.
Fuka is best girl.
God, we're starting the waifu wars.
Waifu wars have been started. They've been
We're starting
going.
it in our
We
comment
didn't
section.
start the. We didn't start the shipping. It was always burning
Look, I'm
since
just
the
gonna tell
world's
you
been
this.
turning.
Fuka is good girl, not
The best girl.
not worst girl.
Best girl.
She is
Oh, you are
close
wrong.
to best girl.
Oh no, she is best girl, and you should just shut up before I show you how best girl she is.
He has an obsession, people. A sick obsession.
Hey, Ronnie, tell me about Chie.
Chie's not really best girl.
Bullshit. I remember when you first played it. You were talking about Chie for like a week straight.
That wasn't me.
Yes, Ronnie, you're just my. It was just one of my other myriad Mexican Persona fan and friends that I know. Isn't that right, Jorge? Talking to Wawa.
Aye!
Yes.
Guess his best girl. Even Jorge agrees.
Shut up, Ronnie.
Anyway, now that we've lit up the waifu war cannon in our chat section, how many death threats do you think we're gonna get?
None. No one's gonna. That would require people actually watching us.
Fair point. But what else? What else?
What else? Is there any other hopes you're having?
Aside from that female protagonist. Oh, I just thought of something. What if, you know the hideout, how it's like a cafe that's been run down?
Yeah.
What if we get to upgrade that and turn that into an actual shop? Making it more inconspicuous.
Dragon Age Inquisition!
Yeah, but we make it more inconspicuous so nobody assumes that you are the one committing these heists, and it also rakes in money for you.
that'd be interesting.
Oh, and also, I want Anzu to be able to cook. What is it with Persona characters not being able to fuck or cook? I'm looking at
They're
you.
not able to fuck because they're below the age of. Actually, they're not.
And not being able to cook. I'm looking at you, Fuka pre social
Oh,
link.
son!
I said
I need to give you.
pre social link. Pre social link.
Those cookies always tasted good to me.
You really have a problem, dude. And you too, Chie, Rise, and Yukiko. You people that are the harbingers of food death. Other than that, yeah, the shop thing.
Okay, so I think we're done with that. We can move on to the personal part of this podcast. Ugh. Tripped over my own words there. Ronny, what have you been playing recently?
I have been finishing up Persona Q because I did not get around to finishing that up because the almost last dungeon is very annoying. I'm not talking about the scary story one. Spoilers, there is one after the Inaba Pride exhibit, but that one was just very annoying with its fire gimmick. I've also been playing a lot of Jet Set Radio Future, and I've been loving it. I'm at the final boss, but I'm just having trouble beating him because I don't know exactly what to do. Not really that much else. What am I gonna say? I gotta fix up my PSP so that I could finish that Elizabeth fight in Persona 3 Portable, and also I need to finish Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. Mainly because, god fucking damn it, I know it's a visual novel, guys, but you should throw in at least a little bit more fights to keep my interest. I can't just watch for an hour and then just wait for a fight.
Do that normal Persona games.
No, not do anything for an hour. I leave my controller down, just sitting there.
Yeah. That's a Persona game. Okay, so what I've been playing, oh god. Right now I'm playing Final Fantasy V on the tablet. That's been a fun ride. I've emulated this game. I've bought it twice. I've never been able to finish it until now. This is a really good game. It's one of my favorite Final Fantasies so far. I've been also playing. I'm getting through the Dragon Age series at a slow pace. I'm about a third of the way through Dragon Age Origins. I have almost all my party members. I'm doing my third playthrough of Persona 3, halfway through Persona 4. Or even though I'm not really encouraged to do that because the boss battle with Rise is just boring as sin.
Yeah, it's forced loose and rather uncomfortable.
And I recently started playing South Park: The Stick of Truth.
Wait, you got that?
Yeah, it was cheap and on sale.
Huh. Well, I hope you enjoyed that.
I am a level 10 mage. I did not pick the Jew class.
Why? You get an achievement if you find Jesus as the Jew class. Oh, remember to find Jesus.
I can't believe when you play as a black character and trying to select your character. Cartman is the biggest ass. He'll be like, "Huh, a black fighter, huh? And then when you hover over the thief class, he's like, "Yeah, you look sneaky enough to be a thief."
Oh, Fuck.
I love South Park.
Wait, what does he say if you try to choose the Jew class?
Oh, the normal stuff. I guess we can't be friends.
Oh.
But I haven't really been playing many video games like recently. I've been honestly just I'm reading Young Avengers, which is a great book.
And I have been concerned as to what's happening in Archie because the second Mega Man and Sonic crossover, which is getting weird now because I think that they released a little teaser for the cover. They're apparently bringing in, because in the shades there is Beautiful Joe very clearly, a not so clear other character, I forget whom, and a monster from Monster Hunter. I don't even
Which book is this?
This is Worlds Collide. Worlds Collide Volume 2. It's like Worlds Collide Again or something like that. Seems interesting. I mean, the first time it happened, it caused a Archie reboot.
I'm looking it up.
It's like, what is it? It's Sonic Universe. Worlds Collide.
Send me that picture. I want to know what character, what characters shaded.
Sure. I should probably check my Twitter. It was on Twitter. That's why. So
This would be the normal point where we would answer some questions about us and Persona, but since this is our first one, we're not really going to do that. So leave a question in the comments. In future, we'll start tweeting out when we're recording these, and well, have a good day, everyone. Now, what should be our outro music? Wow, we forgot to pick our outro music.
I got it. Let's just do Lazy.
Let's just do that Persona 5 trailer music.
Oh, I already started doing the Velvet Room.
Oh. Well, yeah. I don't know. Listen to the music.